This is like a riot shield, ricochet bullets off of.
Hey, tell them what you got there, man.
Hey, I got the Swoley Bible with us today, so we're gonna be picking out a workout from here. Oh, and by the way, this is the Old Testament, not the New Testament. Yeah, this is where all the good shit happens.
So right now we're about to train legs. We're here at Gold's Gym, NoHo, North Hollywood, one of my favorite locations for the old school vibe. Iron plates, rusty, the natural light coming from the windows. I love it here. And we're about 23 days away from the show. This is the guy I'm competing against, one of them. We haven't had a workout in a little bit. Legs, it's been a minute since we hit legs. Probably the last time was at World's Gym. And so right now we're trying to find the most gruesome, most diabolical exercises to put us through it. And right now we noticed that Bob Ped'S, if you're familiar with classic, like the golden era, you know who the fuck that is. His workout's the last one listed. And go ahead and show them why, man. Jeez.
So, you know, we got the normal workouts. You know, Frank Zane, he does the leg extension, curl, squats, you know, the basics. And then there's Bob Ped'S doing 30 reps on the leg extension, 30 reps of lunges, about 20 reps on everything else. I think we're gonna roll with Bob's workout
Jesus
today.
Christ.
I'm pretty sure this means it's a superset too, so we might have to run pure supersets.
Dude. That's a quad set. That's 4 exercises, dude.
A giant set.
Are you serious?
Damn. So these old school guys really were only in the gym for like 45 minutes.
Dude, where's fucking Platts at?
Where is Platts?
Let's see what he did in comparison to that.
Yeah. All right. Tom Platts, the first guy.
The quad guy.
10 sets of squats. Okay.
Dude, it's 8 to 10 sets of squats. 20. What is that? 20.
So I think you start at 20 reps, and then as you go heavier, you go down to 5 reps.
Okay, he's only doing 4 exercises: squats, hack squats, leg extensions, leg curls.
Oh, I remember doing this workout with Sarah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we posted
Worlds.
a video on my YouTube channel. We did this workout, and it was terrible. I saw my life flash.
Dude, Bob Ped'S, are we about to run that?
I think we're about to run that.
We're about to
now.
run that. Oh my God, dude. The fucking lunges at the end, 30 of them. Oh my God. All right, so here's the shindig. I let Ulrich know. Right now we're on leg extensions. This is the first movement. 30 reps each set. 6 sets. Progressive overload, which means increase the weight on every single set. And I let him know that I have the energy surge. I think my momentum, like my adrenaline is kicking in, knowing how bad this workout's gonna be. I don't think I've ever done rep ranges this crazy with that many sets. So my energy, I can already feel it coming. Maybe the pre, I don't know. I'm about to be crying my ass through this workout.
Move! Real pain. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Up. Go. Up. Let's go. How far are you gonna push? Let's go. Come on. No! Where it gets real. Come on, you're gonna pitch out, you're gonna finish the set. Come on. Don't you fucking quit on me, man. Hold him up. Last set. Come on. Nice. Oh man. Oh.
What are you talking, bro? What are you talking?
Oh man. Damn, bro. Leg workout, smash. That turned me loony for a second. I went Joker on him in the middle of that set. 15, those 15 were crazy. Dude, going down on the negative, once you're this deep, and all the freaking reps you've done, and the amount of weight, the deep muscle tissue fibers on the negative. Dude, we did it. It's probably 3 hours deep. That workout, which was a total of, first of all, 6, so it's 36 sets. 36 sets. I'm not even gonna bother trying to calculate the reps, but 6 exercises, 36 sets, shit ton of reps, shit ton of blood, sweat, and tears. We did it, man. We're gonna get a little bit of posing once I break this down, because we're not douchebags. We put the weight back. We get a little posing. I did my cardio yesterday, so today's an off day. I'm just gonna pose with Ulrich, go outside, get the post-workout meal. I'm thinking about going to California Fish Grill. If you're down.
Oh, fucking same. I was literally headed over.
There's one right across the street.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
So we're here at California Fish Grill, hidden gem for bodybuilders. There are a few locations out here that I've been to. They're excellent. Yeah, he already smashed his meal.
Already smashed.
He got his before I even ordered. But yeah, I love this place. It's very lean food. Fits the macros. I got white rice, swai, and tilapia with asparagus. And I put some Cajun sauce on it. I'm gonna try to take some of it off because obviously the sauces ain't too good for the prep right now, but I'm gonna run this up. But what I wanted to do is talk a little bit about a discussion me and Ulrich had a few weeks back. I was at NutriShop where he works, and we were just shooting the breeze like we always do, just being homies. And we were talking about his journey as far as coming up in the bodybuilding world, the realm, and like a lot of people, a lot of younger guys who are just now getting started or who don't know any better, all you ever really see are the people in the industry who are like juiced up to the neck. And I hate to continue going on like subjects in regards to steroids and PEDs, but so many people are being brainwashed. And yes, I'm gonna call it brainwashed because there are ways to go about a fitness lifestyle, bodybuilder lifestyle specifically, without the use of PEDs. And a lot of people don't realize that because all they're ever taught, all they ever see, all they're ever fed, all they absorb mentally is, if you're gonna bodybuild, I have to be shooting up. If I'm gonna be doing it, then I have to. There's no other way. So there's no other way around that. And that's not the truth. And Ulrich was telling me, as far as when he was coming up, that no one ever told him that. I'm gonna let him elaborate on it because I really felt his message the other day. He was talking to someone.
People don't realize that natural athletes that, stick within the natural realm of bodybuilding, we have temptations too. And it's not like it's not there right in front of us. So I know, like, coming up, like as a 16-year-old kid, I started competing. And I was doing well. Like, I won my first show at 16. And I knew from that point that at some point in my life that I would have to take juice or whatever you want to call it to excel. And now that I'm older and I'm able to zoom out, I see that that's far from the truth, because there's a lot of people out there that have made quite a name for themselves without putting their health at jeopardy. But it really starts at like the instant gratification mindset that everybody has nowadays. Because back in the 80s and 70s, yes, there were still steroids on the scene, but nobody was asking if they were natural or not. Everybody was just amazed by how much hard work they put in. So now we live in a day where everything is instant. Our food can be delivered straight to our door and we don't have to get out of our bed. We can literally talk to someone across the world who we have never met, but you know, and have a conversation about anything. And everything is instantized now. And I think people are carrying over that mindset into the gym where, okay, it's almost like people will join the gym now, and the same day they join the gym, they'll buy the SARMs, they'll buy the steroids, and it's almost like they think it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
But we have to realize that this is a man-made thing. Like, we are not meant to put anything artificial into our bodies. Think about it. If it was made artificially, artificial hormone replacement, it's not natural, it's not right, it's not supposed to be in your body. So everybody who is in that realm, you know, the enhanced realm, they're taking a huge risk. But it's a risk that each individual has to accept. It's almost like, I compare it to this, it's almost like signing your contract and selling your soul to the game. And
Because you got to be all in, man.
you got to be all in.
You can't just freaking like, sorry to cut you off, but
yeah,
because I don't really know much about it, but as far as I've been told and what I've seen, you're not just gonna freaking hop on for like a weekend and that's it and expect to be able to hold that. It's more like a, yo, if your foot's in, you're diving in deep, like you're going under the water. You have to completely submerge yourself in that lifestyle, in that like, you know, with the sauce, with the juice, because if you want to hold on to that, the results that it'll give you, it has to be a cycle. It has to continue. It has to keep going. And obviously, the more you do it, it comes with these health risks. I'm not the guy who's the expert. I don't know it all. I hardly know anything as far as PEDs in general. But I know that it comes with some bad health risks, and a lot of people have died in the industry, and at younger ages too, just because they're trying to go too far, too hard, and they want to get it too quick. They want to make the gains too quick, like he was saying. Continue. Sorry.
yeah. And there's, like, I'm not going to say there's anything right or wrong with using these supplements, because it really is an individual's choice. I say do what makes you happy, but at the end of the day, I knew that if I sacrificed my life for bodybuilding, that I wouldn't be picking up the pieces. My friends and family would, because when you're on dialysis and you need a new kidney, who are you looking to? That's terrible, right? And that's something I never want to think about. Or if you need a new liver, who is going to help you? Because people don't realize, like, when a bodybuilder gets put on a liver transplant list or a kidney transplant, they actually don't get put on the list because they did it themselves. They put people who are seriously chronically ill in front of you, so you could die a slow death of liver cirrhosis, like chronic kidney disease. It's a slow, painful way to die. So there's a lot of people that you look up to now that are on dialysis, that are taking liver and, you know, heart medication. And don't you feel great not taking any of that stuff right now? Why would you want to take it? So it really is hard to resist temptation when you see the pure exposure that some of these people get.
Yep. We both had our battles, man. I definitely have had plenty of battles. Phil will tell you himself. Like, literally, I've talked to Phil about it before, because there's been a moments in my my life, in my fitness lifestyle, my journey, I've contemplated it, man. And like he said, it's just the exposure you see, the amount of success, obviously the great physiques that you see that come from going that route. It's, and the way we look, as far, because we have it, I'm not saying this to boast, and if you think that, then I don't give a shit. We have exceptional physiques. So knowing that we've come this far naturally, to hop on PEDs would take us beyond comprehension, as far as, like, our physiques would be stupid crazy if we look like this natural. Just knowing that and seeing all these guys in the face of the industry making hella money, getting all the sponsors, winning the Olympias, winning shows, it's a lot, because I was just telling him we have to have that inner morality and stick to it, stay true to ourselves, to hold back from that. And it's tough a lot of times. I think I'm pretty damn solid on staying natural for the rest of my life, just because there's too much to risk. I'm not saying, and I'm speaking for both of us, we have no problem against people who take PEDs. I have plenty of buddies, friends, maybe even family who's taking PEDs.
Some of the best guys I've ever met.
Yeah.
are taking PEDs, and it doesn't define them as a person.
Yeah.
It's just a personal choice they made. But 20 years later, they're going to reap consequences, or sooner.
So we're all about longevity over here, and a healthy lifestyle. That is what fitness is about. Living a healthy lifestyle, inner health and outer health, looking good, feeling good. Simple as that, and not putting your body in any risk at all. Obviously, we eat junk foods, like we do crazy shit, like I guess like daredevil shit, putting our bodies at risk for the fun, for the pleasure. But I'm not talking about something where it's gonna like kill you slowly. So I mean, that's why I'm speaking so heavily on it, as far as this is coming from the heart, this message, because I really feel it. I hate to see the younger people getting into that, because that's all they know and that's all they're taught, when ultimately you can do it another way. There's always another way. And I want you and everyone who is subscribed to my channel, everybody new to my channel watching right now, to be as healthy as you can for as long as you can. Live a healthy life, and so that you're not paying the prices and being miserable as you're going on in your years.
He said it great, man. And every time you open your phone on the Explore page, that's all you see is guys that look outstanding, but a little bit past the natural limit of what we're used to seeing. So don't let just a picture let you make a decision that's going to affect the rest of your life. I want everybody watching to really consider, do you see yourself being Mr. Olympia? Do you see yourself pushing and pushing to the Olympia stage? Because if you don't, I don't see a point. And even in that case, you have to be a very, very unique kind of person in order to do that. So, yeah. Stay safe, guys. There's a lot of temptation. God and the devil, I don't know if you guys are religious, I have my moments, but I think that the devil is rampant around us, man, and that's temptations. Temptations, sex, drugs, porn, shopping, it's all there. But if you follow your purpose, you'll be most aligned with God and the highest version of yourself. So don't fall into temptation.
One thing I want to add, because he brought up, every time you're on your phone, on Instagram, on the Explore page, all you see are those motherfuckers. And I call everybody motherfuckers. I'm not hating. Ultimately, in my head, and it's just my opinion, unless you're going that distance, I don't see the point either. Obviously, everyone has their opinion, everyone has their viewpoint, their perspective. But if I ever were to do it, which obviously I wouldn't, I would only do it if I knew that I was trying to be there. If in my heart and soul I wanted to be Mr. Olympia, there's no other way to do that than to be on PEDs. So obviously you would have to do it. But what I wanted to say is, as far as seeing everybody on the Explore page and all those people who are up there and like the successful people in the industry, do not compare yourself to them. That's one major thing that I feel like I've had to get past that point. I've been past that point for a minute though.
Imagine how you'd feel if you spent like 5 years of your life on PEDs just to take fucking 4th or 5th place. Like, that happens every weekend. People sacrifice their entire lives' well-being. They are donating blood that can't even be used. And just to take 5th or 6th place, and at the end of the day, they're like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. It's not fine, dude.
Yeah.
I would cry myself to sleep, because it's like, how can you make such a huge sacrifice and still be taking L's? So I can't take that risk.
You know who that reminds me of? I don't know if he ever won. Pretty sure he's never won.
Yeah.
Sadiq.
Oh.
In
yeah.
men's physique. He never ended up taking first. As far as
in the Olympia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he transferred over to Classic, and he never got first.
Yeah. He dropped lower. He dropped to like 7th or 8th or 9th. Yeah.
I mean, the guy looks excellent. I'm not hating on him at all. But that's the example we're talking about right now. So, like, I mean, it doesn't look like he's blasted.
Yeah.
He's not like Big Ram
He's
or anybody
aesthetic.
like that. But yeah, he's aesthetic. He's on the Olympia stage, which would, I'm assuming he's not natural. He's using PEDs. But he's still unable to secure the bag, which is the ultimate end goal. And anybody who competes, and if you tell me that you don't want first place and you're competing in bodybuilding, you're a piece of shit. I don't fucking believe you. Because why the hell would you step on that stage and want anything but first place? It doesn't make sense. And if that's the way you see it, then I guess you're good with being mid. And I'm being blunt and I'm being serious. I don't care if it hurts feelings. But whenever you do something, you're supposed to go 120%. Like me and Ulrich for the show. You saw the fucking training we just did. That put me on my ass. Never done anything that severe, that serious, that intense. And we are 23 days out, hella close, on the cut, low carbs. I'm still on my carbs. But obviously Ulrich has a different coach. He's doing it his way. But still keeping that intensity this close to the show, because we're not on the bullshit, bro. We're trying to become pro, and we will. So anybody in that realm of bodybuilding, if you're going that route, then at least what I want to say is be safe. And I've said this before, be safe, and I hope it all works out for you. And if that's really what you want, then I hope you keep pushing as hard as you can until you get there, like City, because he continued competing for a fucking minute.
Yeah.
He's on hella shows.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's still competing, because he's got his sponsors and everything else. He's probably chilling.
The risk you run when you go all in with bodybuilding is that closes you off from a lot of other things that could have been your life. Like imagine taking a bunch of testosterone and your voice gets deeper, right? There goes your dream of being a fucking singer, right? Because like you aren't able to hit different notes. There goes your dream of probably being, you know,
On magazine covers?
probably being on a magazine cover because you're too big for the normal person. And guess what? You're breaking out all over your body. And dude, it closes you off. So even Arnold, he wasn't even acting until he was off. And he was off stage, you know, he wasn't competing anymore. So really, if you think that bodybuilding is it, you know, ask a pro how much they get paid.
That is fact.
Ask a pro. And first place for some of these shows, man, doesn't even pay the rent.
Do you know what? Speaking of that, I'm cool with Breon. Y'all who have been on my channel for a minute know I've taken posing practice from Breon. Me and Breon are cool. I went to the last Olympia. He's in classic physique. He's been Mr. Olympia twice. All these new and upcoming guys with genetics and posing and like different charisma are, I'm not gonna say putting them to shame, but he's lost his last 3 shows, I believe. He ended up taking 2nd to Bumstead, then he took 3rd to Rough in Bumstead. Now he's 4th. For the last show, he's 4th. So I love Breon, but as far as the people that are up there now, I don't see him making a comeback. So I remember being at the show, the Olympia, seeing him place 3rd. So this wasn't the last show, it was the one before that. He placed 3rd place, and I looked at the damn card that they gave him, you know, for the payment. And for classic physique, which is Mr. Olympia, the pinnacle of bodybuilding as far as competition and sport, he got 3rd place. I believe it was $10,000 bucks.
Wow.
Or it was $5,000. It was one of those two. It wasn't more than $10,000 for a year's prep. All the freaking juice, the meal prep, everything for him, and even the winner is $50,000. Then there's bodybuilding. You win Mr. Olympia in bodybuilding, the division, you get $500,000 because obviously that's the one that started it all. That's the main division.
Dude, these athletes need free health care. They need more money. They need fucking,
I think so.
like, guaranteed sponsorships when they're at the Olympia stage, because
and
it's
when they're
like,
the ones making the money for the motherfucker too, man.
yeah,
They're bringing in revenue for you motherfuckers. And they're out paying out their ass, bro. I'll be going broke. I'll be dealing with freaking, like, just being low on money, probably life, like, stressful situations, losing relationships.
that's
All
the
this.
Olympia stage.
That's, see?
Yeah, like there's this one guy I follow named Neil Curry, and he's a great UK bodybuilder, and he won the New York Pro this year, and he wrote in his caption, you know, basically, I sold everything to be here. I have nothing left. And he like slept in his car like a little bit, and he had a girl, thank God, to keep him sane and hold him down. I don't know where he found that girl, because I'm trying to find that girl, right?
Swear to God, bro. Wow.
But at the same time, it's like, he won the New York Pro. Like, Nick Walker won the New York Pro. Like, so he's a fucking legend. But he's struggling, like, terribly. And, you know, I've heard